This is ABC 15 News at 11.
Coastal Carolina rules the roost. They win the championship.
A Cinderella no more. Coastal Carolina is the college baseball national champion.
They edged out the Arizona Wildcats in a 4-3 victory for the school's first national championship. Right now, they're on their way home.
Let's take a live look right now. This is the Flight View website. You see the plane there. We are tracking their flight. Right now, they are leaving Kentucky, heading into Tennessee, scheduled to arrive right at midnight tonight. And within the next hour, they will land in Myrtle Beach. And ABC 15's Eddie Kadams at Myrtle Beach International Airport, waiting for the team's biggest fans. Eddie?
Over 100 people are out here right now, ready to cheer on their team, and they're not going to wait. They're already cheering them on right now. We've got one of the biggest fans here who just graduated.
CCU! 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 CCU!
All right, guys, we're going to bring in one of the big fans here. Tyler, come on in here, Tyler. Tyler just graduated. Tyler, can you tell me where you were when you were watching the game tonight?
Liberty at Broadway. The bar was packed. Everybody was rooting for Coastal. And when Cunningham threw that last pitch, we won the title! Yeah!
What's it like seeing all these people out here ready to cheer on your team?
Oh, it's crazy. It's just the best school in the South Carolina, the nation, the world. Teal Nation, everybody. Everybody come out to get our team when they get back with that trophy.
What are you going to say to them when they get off the plane?
Coastal is number one! Coastal is number one! Coastal is number one!
Fans clearly fired up here tonight, ready to cheer on their team. We'll be out here. We'll have live updates on Facebook. And as soon as they land, we'll have pictures and reaction from the fans. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Eddie Kadam, ABC 15 News.
All right, Eddie. Man, that guy needs to be a cheerleader. That was something else. Well, the celebration doesn't stop with the Chants' arrival. You can come out and welcome home the Chanticleers tomorrow, a parade scheduled for 1:30 in downtown Conway. From there, the team continues to CCU. They're expected to arrive there around 2 p.m. at the main entrance of the TD Sports Complex and will end up at Springs Brooks Baseball Stadium. If you can make it out for the celebration, you can check out, if you can't make it out for the celebration, you can check out the live stream on WPDE.com.
And nowhere was the excitement more evident today than on Coastal Carolina's campus. At the school's official watch party in the Student Center, when the Wildcats tightened the game to a 1-run lead, you could see the concern on some fans' faces. But after that second out that everyone was standing, they had their fingers either crossed or forming C's, praying and hoping one of the two men on base didn't tie the game or end it. Then that final out. Here it is from the heart of campus.
I go to a school that is represented as the #1 school in the nation for something. It feels incredible.
It really does feel incredible to be a part of something like this big and knowing that I'm a part of building a legacy here at Coastal.
The fans spent several minutes hugging and crying and, of course, cheering after the school's biggest sports victory in history. And for those around this program, today means everything. Athletic Director Matt Hogue put it into words for us.
This is transformative for our university. And, you see the kind of fans that we've developed this week. You see, our traditions becoming household items like Shots Up and things like that. So you can't put a price on what this is. This is just an unbelievable. This is why you're in the business. You're in the business to do what we did today. And this can never be taken away from these kids or this university. We're national champions, and that says it all.
National champions. And tomorrow, CCU will join a new conference. They'll leave the Big South to join the Sun Belt.
Some of our lawmakers took to social media to congratulate Coastal Carolina. Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted, "Terrific pitching, timely hitting, stellar defense, and best coaching in college baseball equals Coastal baseball national champs. Proud day for SC." Senator Tim Scott tweeted, "National Chants, #College World Series." And Congressman Tom Rice posted on Facebook, "Congrats to the best team in the nation, Coastal Carolina University Baseball, the 2016 national champs, bringing the College World Series championship title home to Conway." And Governor Nikki Haley ordered a Coastal Carolina University flag to be flown over the State House until sunset tomorrow night. She sent us a statement saying, "Michael and I are proud to congratulate Coastal Carolina University on winning its first national championship in school history."
And we're going to have much more on this great victory coming up tomorrow morning on Good Morning Carolinas. We'll be live in downtown Conway, where business owners are breaking out the teal to welcome home the boys. That starts right here on ABC 15 tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
It's been an exciting day for sure, and we're breaking out the teal on the weather maps tonight. Take a look at live Doppler 15,000. You can see the banner there, teal in bronze. Hey, and no rainfall in our area right now, and just a small chance of a shower storm as we head through tonight. Not enough teal for you there? How about this? Our temperature map in teal and bronze, all of it now, even the water. We're in the upper 70s inland. We're right around 80 down by the beaches, and as we head through the overnight hours, we're expecting temperatures to fall into the low to mid 70s as we head through. That should say not 7 p.m., but 7 a.m. By 9 a.m., upper 70s to around 80, and by 11, or actually noontime, we're expecting temperatures in the low to mid 80s, and there's a chance of a shower or thunderstorm. I guess I was a little too excited myself tonight and didn't get a chance to finish up the maps. All right, but as we head through Friday and the upcoming weekend, very typical summertime weather. I'll tell you what to expect for that holiday weekend coming up later.
We now know the name of a man who died after falling off a banana boat ride at Aloha Water Sports in North Myrtle Beach today. The coroner's office says 56-year-old Danny Winters from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, fell off the ride and was floating in the water. Lifeguards performed CPR and used a defibrillator but could not save him. The cause of his death has not been released. An autopsy will be performed tomorrow. Myrtle Beach Fire Rescue officials held a water safety class for the children at Pepper Gettings Recreation Center. Fire rescues responded now to 70 calls on the beach since January. 24 of those calls needed the water rescue team. Officials say the children are the best educators for water safety because they take what they've learned and they'll share it with their families.
New at 11, security cameras are up tonight at a Florence park after recent thefts and vandalism. Officials say the cameras will help deter any crime at Brooks McCall Park. The county also bought shade structures for the park. They'll keep the playground and stage areas a little cooler. Some parents say they like having more shade on the playground.
It's a really good addition to this park, seeing that there's not a whole lot of shade. I think it's great that they thought to put something out here, especially in the little kiddie area.
The cameras and shade structures cost the county about $30,000.
Confusion and chaos after reports of an active shooter. The major miscommunication at an Air Force base today that had thousands concerned.
And it looks like the GOP presidential ticket could be getting bigger. Who's being vetted as Donald Trump's running mate?
You're watching ABC 15 News at 11 with Allison Floyd, Tim McGinnis, Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski, and Sports Director Brandon Dunn.
Right now, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are getting closer to Myrtle Beach. The fans are getting more excited. We are tracking their flight right now on the internet.
They are now over Tennessee. Let's check back in with ABC 15's Eddie Kadam, who's live at the airport as they make their way home.
Fans are ready here, like you guys said. They're ready to cheer them on. They're not waiting, though. All right, guys. Come on in, Susan. We're going to bring in a big fan, and CCU's meant a lot to your family. Can you tell me what this team has meant to you?
Oh, my God. It means so much to me. And Gary Gilmore, I love you so much. You mean so much to our family. Gary and my brother Kenny played baseball together back in the 1980s, and when Kenny was ranked 13th in the nation in pitching. So Gary Gilmore and this whole baseball team is just amazing to the Tomko family.
You're excited to see him come back.
Go!
Everybody here is, huh? All right, well, reporting a comment. We'll be here until they get here, obviously, with these fans hanging out. We're having a good time. Going to send it back to you guys. Reporting in Conway, Eddie Kadam, ABC 15 News.
All right, Eddie, thank you. What a night it is. And we are expecting them to arrive right around midnight tonight. We'll have full coverage of that for you coming up tomorrow morning on Good Morning Carolinas. And you can go to WPDE.com for much more information on how you can welcome the Chants home tomorrow. That will be in downtown Conway.
There was quite a scare near Washington, D.C. today when Joint Base Andrews reported an active shooter situation. That's the base President Barack Obama flies in and out of. A base spokesman says a report of a real shooter came in during an active shooter drill. The Pentagon says there are no reports of shots fired. Turned out to be a miscommunication, but quickly had the top echelons of government reacting. Tonight, many are questioning how a mistake like that could happen over such a sensitive topic and at such a critical time. Chief Political Correspondent Scott Thuman takes a look.
With hands in the air, people are ushered out of buildings at Joint Base Andrews over fear of an active shooter. At the same time, Vice President Biden's travel there halted, and Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson warned he may have to leave a hearing on the Hill.
We do have, as reflected on the news, an unfolding situation at Andrews Air Base, which may require that I take a break from this session.
The military tweeted out the incident and lockdown. There were Facebook alerts and national media swarmed. Turned out it was all a false alarm, a distress call from someone after seeing a routine inspection on base, perceiving it as a threat. At the same time, there was an active shooter drill. But the mass confusion that followed just days after the attacks in Turkey and weeks after Orlando became cause for a different concern. Worries that communication, even at the base most often used by the president, could be lacking on the most critical levels.
In a situation where people are distracted or nervous or anxious, they're going to make mistakes.
Bureaucracy is bureaucracy, and it's very complicated. We've got to be on our toes. This is a very, very critical time for all of us.
The response was strong and solid. So that's the good news. The bad news is it appears to have been a mistake, and we'd like to reduce the number of mistakes.
It indicated to some more room for improvement and speculation over if all agencies are ready and on the same page should next time it be the real thing. Senator James Lankford of the Homeland Security Committee told us people shouldn't be deterred by what happened today and instead should continue to call in anything they see as suspicious because the threat is always there. On Capitol Hill, I'm Scott Thuman.
The U.S. House will vote on expanding gun control next week. Speaker Paul Ryan says it is, quote, common sense to talk about suspected terrorists not being able to buy guns. He cautioned, saying he intended to make sure due process isn't violated. Critics of the plan include both the ACLU and the NRA. They say it's unconstitutional to tie constitutional rights to government-created lists without due process.
In your Vote 2016 headlines tonight, Chris Christie is being vetted as Donald Trump's VP. Trump defeated New Jersey's governor in the GOP primaries, but Christie has been a major supporter since then. Sources familiar with the vetting process say Christie has received the official paperwork. Trump will unveil his running mate at the convention in July. Christie has continuously defended Trump, saying they have been friends for 14 years. Bill Clinton was spotted meeting privately with Attorney General Loretta Lynch. It happened at a Phoenix airport. A law enforcement official says the former president spotted the AG's plane, so he headed over and walked on. That meeting, though, is drawing attention because Lynch's office is investigating Hillary Clinton's email practices. Lynch says they chatted about what's going on in their lives, like grandchildren and golf.
Well, some scattered showers and storms around during the course of this day. More of the same on the way as we head through the holiday weekend. I'll tell you how hot it's going to be and when our storm chances are highest after the break.
First warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It truly has been a very exciting day here for the state of South Carolina, but right now, nothing exciting about the weather. There is no rain out there at all, and for the most part, we're going to be dry tonight, but very late tonight, once again, there could be an isolated shower or storm rumbling through, so don't be surprised if you encounter that, but at least over the short term, next couple of hours, nothing to worry about. More scattered thunderstorms possible as we head through tomorrow, and that's because we still have this frontal system basically bisecting the Carolinas, and especially to the east and south of it, we of course have quite a bit of humidity around, and as the heat builds during the day, there will be more scattered storms as we head through tomorrow. And obviously the best chances are actually in the afternoon, but we can't rule out a chance of a thunderstorm even in the morning. As you see here on Futurecast, 7 a.m., not out of the question that we could have a shower or storm. I think this is probably overdone, But again, a small chance of that in the morning. We head toward lunchtime, and once again, a small chance of a shower or storm. And then some sunshine as we head through the day. That'll help to percolate the atmosphere, and more scattered thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon. Of course, as we head toward the evening hours, showers and storms will have a tendency to die out, and by 11 or 12 o'clock, things are nice and quiet tomorrow evening. And then as we head towards Saturday morning, it's mainly dry to start, partly sunny skies across the area, and once again there will be some scattered storms developing as we head through the afternoon. So here's a look at your big holiday weekend forecast, and whether you're celebrating our nation's independence or Coastal's victory, very typical summertime weather. Partly sunny skies. There will be scattered storms around. There's no question about that, especially in the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 80s to around 90 on the beaches. We will be in the low to mid 90s inland. I'll stress again, though, there will be a lot more dry time than wet time through the weekend. But as usual, if you're outside for any lengthy amount of time, you know what that means. Chances are you'll encounter a thunderstorm, so do keep that in mind. All right, if you plan to be at the Murrells Inlet Boat Parade, it's on Saturday, July 2nd, not on July 4th. So again, this Saturday, 5 p.m. begins at the Garden City Point. We'll go through the inlet and eventually end up in front of the Marsh Walk here, and that's where a lot of spectators will be. Hope to see you out there. There could be a couple of storms around. Otherwise, it's warm and breezy with temperatures in the 80s. And hope to see you out there for the boat parade. Here's your forecast in the morning. Patchy fog with a slight chance of a shower or storm. 75 to 80 at 8 a.m. Here's your forecast for tomorrow afternoon. Inland, partly sunny, some scattered storms. High temperatures tomorrow make it into the low 90s. There will be scattered storms along the Grand Strand as well. High temperatures in the upper 80s, and obviously quite a bit of humidity as well. All right, here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. More scattered storms as we head through the weekend and early next week. Highs in the upper 80s to around 90. Overnight lows in the mid to upper 70s. And of course, the humidity is going to stick around right on through the week as well. No one day looks completely dry, nor wet, of course. We're expecting highs in the mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday. Scattered storms inland, especially in the afternoon. More scattered storms into Monday and Tuesday. Highs between 92 and 94 for the next 7 days. Tomorrow is July 1st, July the hottest month of the year, and it's going to be hot.
All right, imagine.
Figures, yeah.
Thanks, Ed.
An alligator showed up at City Hall in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
A woman was walking outside the building Tuesday when the gator startled her. Officials put orange safety cones around it until wildlife officers arrived to catch the 3-foot-long reptile. A biologist said based on its size, it's probably between 8 and 12 years old. The alligator's been returned to its natural habitat, a river about a half-mile from the City Hall. Next in sports, Coastal Carolina is still basking in the glory of winning the school's first national championship.
We will have highlights of the Chants' amazing win at the College World Series, and ABC 15 Sports Director Brandon Dunn has post-game reaction from Omaha.
ABC 15's College World Series coverage is brought to you by Island Chrysler. Your ABC 15 Sports with Mark Haggard.
Welcome back. It was a baseball game for the ages at the College World Series. One game between Coastal Carolina and Arizona to determine a national champion. We take you to Omaha. Best of 3 series tied at 1 game apiece, deciding Game 3 a pitcher's duel. Some anxious moments here for Coastal. Bottom of the 3rd, Arizona's Zach Gibbons hits one back to the mound. Andrew Beckwith throw home, nails the runner, Cody Raymer. Take another look, though. David Parrott's tag appeared late, but the Chants get the out call. They were scoreless till the top of the 6th. Coastal's Zach Remillard hits a chopper up the middle. The throw is wild to third base. Michael Paez scores, and after a double error on the play, David Parrott follows him home to make it 2-0 Coastal. And then Conway High product G.K. Young puts a charge into that one. A 2-run homer to right. All of a sudden, it's 4-0 Chanticleers. Arizona would rally for 3 unanswered runs, then with 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 9th for Arizona. CCU relief pitcher Alex Cunningham gets the strikeout to end the game and complete the Chanticleers' miracle season. 4-3 the final. Coastal Carolina beats Arizona to win the College World Series 2-1. The thrill of victory for the Chanticleers, the agony of defeat for the Wildcats. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are college baseball's national champions. Here's ABC 15 Sports Director Brandon Dunn with more from Omaha.
Hello, one and all, and welcome back here to Nebraska. Final time as the Chanticleers conclude the season as 2016 national champs. They did it on the bump, and they did it at the dish, doing it all for the man they call Gilly. Gary Gilmore receives his first national championship, and Coastal Carolina wins their first in school history.
I tell you what was insane is how many of my colleagues out in college baseball reached out to me, pro scouts, coaches, former player. I mean, you know, just so many people.
Dreaming of doing that since I was a little kid. You just thoughts run through your mind when I was rounding the bases. Just I've hit a lot of home runs, but never one like that.
I mean, we've been through so much. It's always been hard, and it's just I'm so happy for Coach Gilmore and our seniors and everybody that's been a part of this journey for us.
I expect to get to Omaha, win a couple games. Not. Of course, we wanted to, but we never thought ever that we'd bring home a national championship at Conway.
To kind of have it fall your way and the result to be there, it's an unbelievable experience, especially with a bunch of guys you've played with for so long.
Dad gave us all he had today, then Bobby came in and picked him up, and then AC came in and picked Bobby up, and it's special how we do it, and it's been a heck of a ride.
We don't like to make it easy on ourselves, that's for sure, but we're just so grateful and just happy for this opportunity, and just unbelievable we're able to come out on top. Unbelievable for this team and coaching staff, and just so thankful for the opportunity.
Plenty more parades, festivities, and all the things that go along with being crowned national champ. Of course, ABC 15 will have all that for you covered on Friday. But for now, the last time here in Omaha, Nebraska for 2016, I'm Brandon Dunn. Let's send it back to the studio.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Fireworks comes early.
Wow.
For
Yes.
Coastal Carolina.
Yes.
That was their last act in the Big South Conference. In 30 minutes from now, they'll be in the Sun Belt Conference. They finished the season with 55 wins, more than any team in the country. Gary Gilmore, National Coach of the Year, and of course, the College World Series national champions. What a trifecta.
So many people out supporting them. In fact, as they make their way back, there's a huge crowd out at the airport. Let's head back out to ABC 15's Eddie Kadam, who's still waiting for the plane to arrive.
All right, guys, we're out here. They've been chanting. They're ready to see their team arrive. They've been chanting all night. Let's hear it again, guys.
CCU! CCU! CCU!
All right, we're here with a young CCU fan. Can you tell me where you were when you watched the game tonight?
I was in my recliner at my house.
What was going through your head in that ninth inning?
I thought for a second they're going to lose, but outside they're going to win.
Okay, what is it like seeing all these people supporting your team right now?
It's just fun, exciting.
Awesome, awesome. All right, we're going to grab some more fans back here. Thank you. All right, so can you tell me what the experience was like watching the game for you guys?
We were watching it in the library. That's right.
Kimball Library.
Just supporting all the athletes that work hard on the field and in the classroom.
Awesome, and big academic year for this team as well, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. All right, awesome, guys. You enjoy your night. Keep the chants going, all right, guys? Reporting in Conway, Eddie Kadam, ABC 15 News.
Wow. Yeah. How about that?
Else.
It really is. And I do have breaking news. We can officially say the team is in South Carolina airspace. So they are on the way. 11:54 right now is their touchdown time.
About 30,000 feet up.
Yeah.
Soon enough, they'll be at sea level.
That's right. They will. And
Gilly,
what a great crowd out there.
Oh, my goodness. That's
who's going to welcome them home.
And Eddie gets to see it firsthand. You got to love that.
I know. I know.
All right, how about we talk about the holiday weekend forecast? Very typical summertime weather, whether you're celebrating our independence or, of course, Coastal's victory. Keep in mind there will be storms around as we head through the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, especially in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s to around 90 on the beaches. We will be in the low to mid 90s inland. And that summertime pattern rolls on right on through the early and middle part of next week. The weather will change long before anyone will forget what happened today out in Omaha.
That's right. And don't forget that welcome home celebration and parade tomorrow. The parade at 1:30. Then that celebration on the CCU campus starts at 2 o'clock. We will have that live streaming for you on WPDE.com. And as we leave, let's take another look at the Myrtle Beach International Airport, the general aviation area where the Chanticleer fans have gathered to welcome home their national champs.
Good night.